Have you ever checked your bank account after a date and thought, like, how did I just drop that much on one night? And then the worst part hits for someone who might not even text me back, girl. That sting hits harder than the overpriced dessert we just bought. We grew up on rom-coms where love means candlelit dinners, surprise gifts, and luxury vibes. But in real life, our wallets are crying. And Sally Mae is literally laughing at us from the shadows. We've been taught that love is something you prove with spending. But let's be real, who's cashing in on that? The beauty industry, restaurants, and the whole treat-yourself culture. Spoiler alert, not us. Here's a plot twist: overspending to secure love might actually push it away. Like, all that pressure and fake flexing, it doesn't build real connection, it just builds anxiety. It becomes this vicious cycle: spend big to impress, stress about money, resent the situation, and then start questioning your worth, and that's heavy. Because love should never feel like a price tag. If nothing changes, we're stuck sacrificing financial freedom for temporary validation. Fast forward a few years, and we wake up at 30, debt heavy, regret heavy, wondering, was it worth it? And deep down, we already know the answer. What if I told you Gen Z women are spending thousands of dollars not on themselves, but to impress people in relationships that may not even last a season? Hey besties, it's Sophia here from the Sophia Cash channel, helping you glow up financially. If you're tired of being broke but cute, hit that subscribe button right now. Because we're here to secure the bag and the heart without emptying your wallet. Quick note, this is for educational and empowerment purposes only, no judgment, no shame, just truth and tools. We're going to break down why Gen Z women overspend to impress in love, the hidden traps no one talks about, and how to flip the script so your money starts serving you instead of the other way around. So grab your iced coffee, get comfy, and let's get real in this video. Why Gen Z women overspend to impress in love. Let's be real. A lot of us think the more money we spend, the more it shows we care. Like, if I buy the pricey dinner or the perfect gift, maybe they'll see how much I value them. But honestly, love isn't a price tag, it's supposed to be about connection, not receipts. Thanks to social media, love now looks like trips to Bali, aesthetic coffee dates, and surprise gifts wrapped like a Pinterest board. But that's not real life, it's just a highlight reel. That makes us feel like we're not doing enough. We end up chasing a fantasy instead of appreciating what's real. Then there's the pick-me trap, trying to outshine other girls by flexing your lifestyle. Like, if I look more expensive, maybe I'll win his attention. But that's not love. That's competition, and it just drains your wallet and your confidence. A lot of us also spend just to feel good in the moment, buying gifts, paying for dates that gives a quick high like retail therapy. But the crash after, girl, it's real and it hits your savings hard. Here's the truth. Love and money are not the same thing, no matter how much you spend. You can't swipe your way to self-worth. The right person will value you for who you are, not what's on your card. So bestie, stop measuring your worth by how much you spend in love. Real connection doesn't need receipts, and your glow up starts when you choose yourself first. Okay bestie, let's get real. On average, young women in the US spend thousands every year just on dating related stuff, dinners, cute little gifts, beauty touch-ups. It all adds up way faster than we realize. And it's not just the big stuff, it's the little micro costs that sneak up on us. Like new nails before a date, or grabbing a last-minute outfit just to look fresh. Those tiny swipes hit harder when you add them all together. Even when guys cover the basics, so many of us still feel this pressure to go above and beyond. Like, we don't just want to show up, we want to show out. And that pressure can get expensive real quick. And here's the kicker: when we overspend on love, we're not just spending, we're borrowing from our future selves. That lifestyle debt adds up with things like student loan interest, making the bag we carry way heavier than we thought. It's like carrying bricks in your purse. Each little dinner or Uber feels light at first, but one day the bag's just too heavy to carry. And that's when reality hits hard. So next time you feel that urge to overspend for love, remember your worth isn't measured by your wallet. Real connection doesn't need a price tag. Bestie. Okay besties, imagine this: if you took just $100 a month that you usually drop on dates and put it into savings. Instead, after 5 years, you're not just saving, you're sitting on enough cash to buy a car or fund that dream trip to Bali. Like, it's giving main character energy, not side character stress. Now think about this: instead of stressing over impressing someone, you're glowing up for you. That money goes into skincare, better food, or just building that financial cushion. Trust me, peace of mind looks better than any filter. And let's be real, when you're not broke from chasing validation, you choose partners because you want them, not because you've already invested in them. That's emotional freedom, babe. Love should be about connection, not receipts. Imagine being so independent that you don't have to beg for love with your wallet. Independence is the ultimate glow up, and honestly, it's way sexier than any designer bag flex. So ask yourself this: would you rather be the girl crying in the back of an Uber after wasting money on someone who ghosted, or the girl laughing on a balcony she paid for herself, sipping her iced matcha with zero regrets? At the end of the day, it's about building a life that feels good, not just looks good for the gram. Money should be your tool for freedom, not a ticket for heartbreak. And honestly, that life you could build for yourself is a real flex. So many of us fall into this trap. We think if we just spend a little more, it'll lock down someone's love. But in reality, throwing money at romance often just builds pressure and imbalance. It's like trying to buy security instead of actually building it. Here's the thing: overspending doesn't actually make someone love you more. In fact, healthy partners might feel turned off because they value authenticity over flashy gestures. Real connections can't be swiped onto a receipt. Sometimes we even mistake someone's lack of effort as a signal to try harder with our wallets. Like they pull back, so we push forward with money. But all that really does is widen the gap between us. Overspending can actually push away the right people. The kind of partner you want doesn't care about how much you spend. They care about how real you are. Love that lasts is built on honesty, not luxury. Think of it like watering fake flowers. No matter how much you pour, they'll never grow. And that's the danger of investing in someone who was never real with you to begin with. At the end of the day, the right love isn't something you can buy, it's something you feel. Something you build together. Protect your heart, protect your wallet. And remember, you are enough without overspending. Oprah once said, "You don't get what you deserve, you get what you believe." And honestly, that hits hard. If you don't believe you're enough without swiping your card, you'll always feel like you're chasing someone else's approval instead of owning your worth. Maya Angelou gave us the real tea. Never make someone a priority when all you are to them is an option. If they're treating you like a backup plan, why spend main character money on them? You're too valuable for that, bestie. Here's the thing: money imbalance in relationships is like a silent villain. At first, it's quiet, but slowly it eats away at respect, trust, and even love. That's why therapists say it's one of the biggest relationship killers. So what's the move? Set money boundaries early. If you're not cool with splitting, say that. If you feel pressure, speak up. Boundaries aren't walls, they're self-care. Remember, your glow up isn't about how much you spend, it's about knowing your worth is never for sale. You're priceless, and the right person will see that without receipts. At the end of the day, the best investment you'll ever make is in yourself. Spend less trying to buy love and more on building a life you actually love. Okay, bestie, step 1 is self-awareness. Like, seriously start writing down every little thing you spend on dating. Even the tiny stuff like extra coffee before a date. Once you see it all on paper, it hits different. You realize how much you're actually investing in people who may not even stick around. Step 2, girl, make a budget for love, just like you do for food, travel, or skincare. When you set limits, it's not about being cheap. It's about protecting your peace and making sure your money is working for you too. Trust me, boundaries are hot. Next, flip the script from impressing to expressing. Real talk. The best moments aren't about flexing your wallet, but showing who you really are. Authentic vibes will always outshine expensive gifts. Normalize low-cost dates, babe, like a picnic at sunset, a cute walk, or even cooking together. These are the memories that actually stay with you, not the overpriced cocktails. Step 5, speak up. Say, "Hey, I value experiences over things." It sets the tone so no one expects you to overspend just to prove your worth. Last step, remember this: the right one won't need you to break your wallet to prove love. Protect your coins, protect your peace, and let your glow up come from confidence, not credit card debt. Besties, here's the golden rule: if you can't afford it twice, don't spend it once. It's like your financial safety net, protecting you from regrets and overdraft fees. It's not about being stingy, it's about being smart enough to keep your peace of mind. Start treating your money like a love language, but make it about loving yourself first. Every dollar you save is like writing yourself a sweet little love note. Girl, spoil your future self, not just the situationship you're in right now. Instead of shopping for him, flip it, invest for you. Imagine using that money for a course, a trip, or even your own side hustle. That's how you glow up in ways no designer bag could ever compete with. Surround yourself with friends who actually get it. The real ones won't clown you for saying no to overpriced cocktails, they'll cheer you on for protecting your bag. Find your budget-respecting tribe, girl. That's the vibe. Think of your wallet like skincare, bestie. The little daily things you do, like saying no to impulse buys, are like sunscreen for your money. Protect it now, and later you'll glow with freedom and choices. Being that girl with boundaries isn't about limits, it's about power. When you choose yourself first, your money, your energy, your love all flow stronger, and trust me, nothing glows harder than independence. We talked about why we overspend in love, the hidden costs, the traps, the wisdom from legends. and practical ways to stop. At the end of the day, love isn't about receipts, it's about respect. And financial self-respect is as sexy as glow up. If this hit home, don't just scroll away, smash that like button, subscribe, and share this with a friend who's always too broke after dates. I want to hear from you. Have you ever gone broke trying to impress in love? Drop your story in the comments and let's get real together. This is Sophia from the Sophia Cash channel, helping you glow up financially. Remember, bestie, your worth isn't measured in dollars. It's measured in how deeply you honor yourself. See you in the next one.